Doing my first ever Monsta X tutorial. This is Dramarama, a really fun dance track in the key of C minor, man. But the other cool part is there's a really, really wicked guitar lick to play in it. Not many chords. So the initial section you're going to hear is just going to be 3 measures, I believe, of C minor, and then it's going to go from F minor to G major or G7. Right? If you're just doing the harmony, to F minor, G7. So our C minor chord is 3, 5, 5, 4, 3. Yeah, 3, 5, 5, 4, 3, 3. And our F minor is 1, 3, 3, 1, 1, 1. And our G7 chord, 3, 5, 3, 4, 3, 3. Of course, check for tab below if you want to play a stripped down version of the G7, a little 3-note skronky G7. That is going to be 3. Skip a string, 3, 4. Now, how about that guitar lick? You could play that guitar lick down here. It's really not an issue, but the frets are a little wider, which makes your shifts a little harder to pull off. So I'm going to do them here. Plus also the last note of the guitar lick is a bend, and bends are hardest right near the nut. They get more difficult down here. So I'm going to put it in the middle so it's easier to bend the note. So what do we have? We have a riff that's based off of the C minor pentatonic scale, which we don't have to go into, but in case you know the scale, that's going to be the notes we're pulling from. We're starting off with this little ditty. That's 8 on the low string. Skip a string, 10. Back to 8. On the same string, back to 10. Now, what do we have next? What the hell is that? What is that going on there? 8 to 10 on the 5th string. So our first 3 notes that I already told you, 8, 10, 8, 10. Hammer on, 8, 10, down, or throw a little triplet in there, which I think is probably the way they do it. I should re-listen to the song, but I'm not gonna, because it's one of those two, and I think it's the triplet. So we got the 8, 10, 8, 10, 8, hammer on 10, triplet, hammer on pull off, 8, 10, 8 on the 4th string, drop down to fret 6 on your 5th string, and bend. You could also play that 6 over here if you want. It's all just about whatever note you can reach. For me, I like sliding back. It's something I do a lot, so that's how I'm going to play the song. That's the entire guitar riff. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. There's the super extra, super crazy, amazing, cool part. What? So let's sound that out. It's triplet, 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 pop. Because you need to keep track of how many notes you have to hear, so you make sure you got them all and get them in rhythm. So we know that part. 8, 10, 8, 10, 8, 10. Now we have triplet, 8, 10, 8 on string 4. Then I'm going to say it's 10, 8 on string 5, pull off, slide to 6, then go right back up on the same string and do hammer on 8, 10, 8, and back to 6. So it gets slow motion. Right? So again, slow motion. And then back to our riff. That's your cool guitar playing for the song. There are only 2 other sections of the song. So one is the first part where it all slows down and gets spacey and you get the umbrella and the rain. That is actually back to C minor. So we had our C minor, then we had our F minor, back to G7. Now it heads back to a spacey C minor, which is all keyboard. There's no guitar here, but I'm sure you want to play it, so let's do it. I'm going to play a C minor 7. And then you hear a wow wow out of the keyboard. Wow. What is that wow? That is a G7 or a G major chord to A major 7. So our G7 was 3, skip a string, 3, 4, or the full G7, which I told you earlier, over to A flat major 7, which is 4, skip a string, 5, 5. So you have, but it's a keyboard, so they're able to bend it. It hangs there, and goes right back to the G7, and then back into the song. There's only one other section in the song. This other section, really common in rock progression, is we're going to go to A flat major. Actually, that's too country. Maybe like less notes, 4 notes, or even just a power chord. I'm gonna play 4 notes. 4, 6, 6, 5, up to B flat major, 6, 8, 8, 7, and then up to C minor. Or you could have gone down here. This C minor I'm playing is 8, 10, 10. So. And then it does that again. So we have our A flat major, then our B flat. And now we do half as long on the C minor and go back to G7. Whoops. Let me try that again. So we have A flat major to B flat major to C minor, back down to G7, because that leads us back into the, and that's how you play Dramarama by Monsta X. And that lick is actually super duper fun. Peace!